Not gonna lie to you, I have actually already filmed this video, but I basically had just gone, well, I've basically just gone to a spin class. I just got back from my mum's spin class. It's not comfortable to sit on the floor. Let me get a cushion. Much better. I feel like 5 years old right now. It's a pink jumper. I wanted to talk to you about my physique, my bulk, how everything went, how I'm feeling right now, and why I've decided to start losing early. Or like to start losing early. To start got a little bubble in my voice there. Start my cut. Not cut, because like I'm not a bodybuilder, so I think just throwing around terms like that makes me seem a lot more kind of professional than I am, but I'm gonna start losing early. And why I'm kind of saying that is because I also want to remind you guys that I'm not a PT, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just like somebody who genuinely just loves going to the gym, exercising, and has found kind of peace of mind, let's just say, through working out. Don't know why I'm putting like basically a disclaimer on this video, but I think I have decided to do that. I put myself in the mindset that I wanted to gain from like the 1st of October. I knew that in September that's what I wanted to do, but I needed to find like a cool, educated, experienced person who could help me with that, and I ended up coming across Adam Bornstein, who put me in touch with his team at Born Fitness, and they helped me massively to try and like get my goals and to give me a training program which I could follow that would help me build muscle. And it did. Like, I've gained just over 3 kilograms and I have built a substantial amount of muscle. That's what this physique update, I'm also going to show you my I'm also going to show you my final kind of physique. The heaviest I've ever been, weighing in at 61.3 kilograms, which is very heavy for me. Like, my normal weight that I would kind of fluctuate below and above was about 56, 57 kg. When I started this, I was at about 59, 58 kilograms. That's because of summer and because I was gaining muscle anyway throughout summer, and I was also in the mindset of it's summer, I can eat what I want, and that I knew I wanted to gain muscle anyway, so I thought, oh, why don't I start this bulk early? Which you can kind of see is not a good or accurate way of thinking, because eating whatever to gain muscle is not gonna get you muscle. Also, sorry if I keep putting Vaseline on my lips during this. This is my 2nd week of Roaccutane and my lips are getting like so dry all the time. I think I actually need to go get my Vas. One sec. I don't find it, so I'm just gonna suffer for now. I wanted to bulk, and I was in the kind of the mindset, and I'm gonna be honest with you, from when I started bulking or gaining weight from about 1st of October until now, until the day before yesterday, for the first like 2 weeks I was really good. I really stuck to my macros, and basically muscle is stored in glycogen in your body, and you get glycogen from carbohydrates, and so you need to be eating more carbohydrates if you want to get more muscle. So with bulking, I upped the Born Fitness team upped my carbs to 225, kept my protein basically the same, 130, and before it was 150, so kind of the same, and then my fats were kept at 50 grams, which is pretty much always where my fats have been. But throughout my bulking period, what I kind of ended up doing was sticking to my protein roughly. Like, I would just try and have like a handful of protein every 3 to 4 hours, and then I would just kind of eat whatever carbs I wanted and whatever fats that I wanted, although I would keep an eye on my fats to not go too above or too low, because it's very easy to go, it's actually, I find easier to go too low because I'm more of a carbs person. What I found with bulking is like, I'm usually one kind of person or the other. That sounds really vague and actually so not helpful. So I go to extremes, so I either like don't care, I'm like whatever, and I can eat whatever I want, or I'm like really conscious to make sure everything I'm eating is very healthy. I've never been unhealthy with that at all, like unhealthy with being healthy. God, all these mind games today. But I either really like not caring or I really like caring, basically. So for the whole bulking, gaining period, I kind of didn't care. Like, I would go to restaurants and I would happily just have burgers and fries, and I would never ever feel guilty. Like, I didn't mind because I was bulking and whatever. And that was so fine, and it has been fine until about 3-4 weeks ago when I started feeling physically a bit gross. And exercise for me has always been a way of making myself feel really good. Like I would love to like go to a spin class, like the feeling of actually sweating loads, the feeling of choosing a healthier option and like nourishing my body properly rather than kind of filling it with junk and like processed foods. It made me feel good, like it made me feel really happy, and I liked knowing that I was just kind of making healthier choices for my body. And so with gaining, it kind of got to the point where I was just like, I just feel heavy unnecessarily, and like I would just eat like a pot of Nutella, legit. I know that's like actually grim. Sorry, I literally look like a ballerina right now. I would eat like a pot of Nutella and then I would go to the gym and do weights, and yeah, I would be lifting heavier and everything, and that was cool because I wasn't going like crazy. Actually, I was kind of going crazy. I would just eat like packets of biscuits and get a bit nuts, but it just took me off track to what fitness and health is about. And this is all a mindset thing. Like I could have totally controlled it with my mind if I wanted to, but for me, it just swerved me from my direction. Don't get me wrong, I'm so happy I went through that period, and because I genuinely don't think I would have the muscle gains that I do now if I hadn't. I just am really happy for it to be over. And to be honest, my like gaining period is not meant to be finished until like another 3 weeks, 4 weeks time, but I am not in the mindset to keep this up, because if I was sticking to my exact macros every day, then I'm sure I would be happy doing another 4 weeks, but like I'm not. I'm kind of just eating chocolate and like meat and chicken and stuff, but then also just having like donuts and stuff, and that's not what I'm about. It's not what I like to do, and I think that would be me projecting like an unhealthy, unmotivated message onto my social media channels, and that's not what you guys deserve or what you should be encouraged to do, I believe. So whilst I think it's great to have the odd ice cream, cake, chocolate, sweet, blah blah blah, I genuinely think that for me it was just becoming a lazy way out, and it was just, I think it was good because I needed a break of watching everything I was eating, because last year was so intense for me. But I'm really excited to just kind of get back on track and to make sure that everything I'm doing is healthy orientated, because I think I've just been fueling my body with some bad old fuel, you know. So I want to tell you what my plan is from now until I go back to university, and then we'll get on with this physique update so you can check out my gains. So I believe that the best way to keep on track with your fitness goals is to make them as, what's the word, as gelled to your lifestyle as possible, because the easier it is to follow your goals, the more likely you're going to do it. Like the less steps and processes that you have to do to get to your goal is obviously just going to be like a hell of a lot easier. So what I did was, for the first week whilst I was back in London, because I'm back in London now from Edinburgh where I study, the first week I stayed with my dad, who's like healthy but more indulgent than my mum. Like he's much more indulgent. We kind of have like cinnamon buns in the house and like dark chocolate, and it's a lot more responsible on me to cook my own meals, which is so fair enough. I'm 20, like that should just be my job, but whatever. My mum is way more food, like she's very healthy. My dad is also very healthy, but my mum is like, it's like basically her job. She owns a spinning studio called Spin Off London, and she gives out food plans for people who are looking to lose weight, and she's very good at making sure people lose weight. She knows a lot about juicing, vegetable juices, fresh juices. She makes juices every single morning. She cooks huge healthy dinners. They're always in the fridge, so I can always eat them. She's very healthy, like very healthy all the time. That being said, she eats dark chocolate like every day because she loves it, but like that's like her whole thing. Like eat healthy, wholesome foods as much as you want, just don't eat crap. So I yesterday moved in with my mum. Like I kind of choose living between my mum and my dad. And yesterday I moved into my mum's because partly because I like it's Christmas and me and my mum do Christmas and me and my dad do Hanukkah, so it's kind of my mum's like time. But anyway, it's getting into family politics. It's way too much information. So now I'm with my mum, it's way more easy for me to be in the mindset of, okay, this is when I'm going to be healthy and this is where I'm going to try and start burning some fat. So from now, which is December 17th, until January 13th, so almost a month, I'll be staying with my mum, apart from when I go to Paris on my birthday. So excited. So yeah, I'm going to be staying with my mum, and she is going to be trying to help me burn some fat and keep the muscle that I've got. One way which I'm going to be trying to make sure I'm doing this, because I will be burning more calories than I'm consuming in order for me to lose fat, is I'm going to be drinking BCAAs. I get mine from Protein World, and the reason why these are so great, you're meant to have these pre-workout, during workout, and post-workout, and I literally just get there's a 10-gram scooper in here, and I just scoop that into here, and it's like nothing, and it doesn't change the taste, because I can't deal with things that taste horrendous, and this tastes really good. Well, it tastes like water. So the reason why BCAAs are good if you're trying to lose fat is because when you're burning and you're burning weight, it will make sure that you're burning your fat, not your muscle, because it's actually very easy to burn muscle, and obviously I've just spent all this time trying to gain muscle, so I want to make sure that I burn the fat so you can see this kind of sculpted body underneath, which is what I am aiming for. So from now until January 13th, I'm going to be doing healthy eating and trying to just eat when I'm hungry and how much I need, and have smaller portions, just because I just kind of want to shift some of this fat, and I'm going to be eating intuitively, so that means I'm not going to be macro counting from now until January 13th, and then when I go back to university on January 13th or 14th, that's when I'll get a lowered set of macros from the Born Fitness fam based on my new weight, based on my new exercise regime, and I'll be getting fat loss exercises from them whilst maintaining doing weights and everything, and I'll be doing more weightlifting and stuff back then. So this is kind of like a detox period for me. I aim to just lose a couple of kilograms within this amount of time, and I'll be showing you what I'm eating in order for me to do that. So I'm going to be incorporating cardio way more. I'm going to try and do spinning every single day, apart from obviously Christmas, my birthday. Oh yeah, so my birthday is on December 31st. I know, I'm a New Year's Eve baby, how crazy. And so I'm going to Paris with 3 of my best friends over that period, which I cannot wait for. And whilst I'm there, I probably won't exercise at all, because we'll be drinking and going out. So for those 3 days, I won't be being healthy, or maybe I think I will try to have it in mind, but I will also be drinking, even though I'm not meant to, because I'm on Roaccutane, and I actually haven't. I need to factor in a lot of decisions. Anyway, I'm going to show you now my physique, show you where I'm at, and I hope this helps you kind of make the decision if you want to bulk as well or gain weight as well. Thank you for watching, and I've got my first kind of Vlogmas. I know I'm really late to the party here. My first Vlogmas is coming out on Tuesday. Oh wait, am I meant to be telling you about my exciting news right now? I don't know. I don't think so. No, I'm gonna save that for, yeah, okay, never mind. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye. So I'm just going to show you how I take my progress pictures, because that is literally what I'm doing right now. And I don't know why, but when I decided to take them, I decided to do them in this light, because I think you can actually see muscle better in this light for some weird reason. Can I do this? Do you have faith in me? I think I can do it if I have your faith. Oh, that was just no. Okay. Okay, I need to be serious right now and do this. I hope you like that cow, by the way. It always makes me feel like there's someone there, you know? I just feel like I have this company. Some people have dogs, cats. I like to have paintings of cows. So I usually stand back like this. We can actually see my shoulders have 100p become stronger, which I rate. Like that. Can you see them? You can also, I mean, it's pitch black right now, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just moving my arm around to show you. that I have arms which can move. And then my tummy, I'm still like fairly lean, as you can see, but that being said, I'm not as lean as I would like to be. And NGL, I think you get to a stage in bulking where you're like, okay, I'm done. Like, I've had enough food, I've overeaten, I feel a little bit grim right now, and I kind of want to get back to losing. Happy with where my body's at, but I kind of think I want to get back to losing some of this excess fat. My legs have definitely gained some muscle and some fat.